So it seems like over the past couple months, there's been one dad shoe that everybody has been talking about. So I had to figure out if they were worth it or not. What's up guys, we are back with another YouTube video. I know it's been a little bit, but we're getting back into it. And today's video is something a little bit different than I would normally do, but I thought this needed to be made. It seems like over the past couple months, the only shoe that people have cared about is the Nike Vomero 5. And honestly, I didn't really see the hype. I thought they're ugly. I'm not a big fan of dad shoes in general. And I just bought my first pair of New Balances within the last couple months. So it's not my swag. When it comes to athletic shoes, it's not really my style. Doesn't go with how I dress, but here we are. So after a few months of waiting for these to be in stock, because yes, they have been sold out in just about every color you can imagine. And then I was finally able to go into a local Hibbett Sports and get myself a pair for retail straight off the shelf in my size. And me being the biggest hater of this shoe, I made it my mission to wear this shoe every day for an entire month before I gave my honest opinion. I had to put my money where my mouth is. And this was definitely weird for me because I don't like this shoe. It's not my style. It's a chunky dad sneaker. I wear a lot of Jordans. So I had to change a little bit of my wardrobe to make these work, but here we are. With these Nike Vomeros, I wanted to rate this sneaker on a few different categories: comfort, wearability, price, and durability. Now starting it off with the price, I ended up getting these for $150 retail, which is actually surprisingly low. I buy a lot of Jordans. I wear a lot of Jordans, and usually when it comes to buying any Jordan sneaker, it's gonna be over $200 with tax. So to get these for 150 bucks, I didn't think it was that bad. And I ended up getting these in the platinum tint colorway, even though you can get these in just about every color you can imagine. Some of them are $100, some of them are $500. It kind of just depends on what colorway you want. Some of them glow in the dark. They have a Dorenbecker pair. They have pretty much anything you can imagine. But in terms of me wearing these for 30 days straight, I wanted to get a pretty neutral colorway so that I could wear them with multiple fits. And for the price, I think you get amazing materials on this sneaker. It's not like a Jordan sneaker where it's kind of hit or miss on what you're gonna be getting. These Nike Vomeros are very, very high quality. I don't really understand why, but they are. From the sock liner to the mesh on the toe, and even the cage on the side that appears to be pretty stiff, it's honestly not. I think for the price, you're getting an amazing bang for your buck when it comes to the materials that are put on this shoe. And that's kind of great to see, because when it comes to Nike or Jordan, sometimes we get some materials that are really crappy, like on these Nike Dunks. This is like plasticky leather. They do that a lot on Jordan 1s. And then on some releases for the same retail, you'll get some really nice materials like this tumbled leather right here. It doesn't make sense because normally you should be paying for the higher quality and then paying less for the lower quality, but you pay the same price and you never really know what you get. So when it comes to the materials on this Nike Vomero, I think you're getting an amazing bang for your buck when it comes to the quality of the shoe, the build, everything. Now when it comes to wearability or durability, I think these held up amazing. They really don't even look like they've been worn that much, and I have wore these every day for 30 days. Now I'm not hiking in the wilderness or whatever, but I've wore these to the gym. I've walked my dog in these. I've gone on runs outside. Your boy's been a little bit more active recently, and this has been my workout shoe every single day. And they honestly look like they could be brand new. So I think with the wearability and the durability, you can wear these with just about anything. And for as delicate as the materials are on this sneaker, I think they're great. And it's crazy to me that I'm literally sitting here hyping this sneaker up after I was the biggest hater of this shoe. I don't know, I'm just not really a fan of like dad shoes or like chunky athletic shoes, but these ones kind of got me. And now let's get into the part that everybody cares about: comfort. Now, I've heard multiple different people say that this is Nike's most comfortable shoe ever. Now, I don't really know about that because I wear a lot of sneakers, retro Jordans, stuff like that. I don't really wear their like Nike comfort running shoes. But I can honestly say with Nike's Cushlon technology, this might be the most comfortable sneaker I've ever worn. And comparing these two sneakers right here, both of these are very, very popular when it comes to streetwear and comfort. The New Balance 2002R and the Nike Vomero. And in my personal opinion, I think these sneakers are way more comfortable than these right here. Now, me personally, I have a very flat and wide foot. And I know it's kind of weird, but normally athletic shoes or running shoes don't really fit me the best because they like to put a massive arch on the footbed, and that just doesn't really help with my flat feet. And that was honestly one of the biggest problems when it comes to the New Balances, is usually they have a pretty big arch and they're kind of meant for running, so they're more shaped to where you're on your toes more. And that is absolutely not the case when it comes to these Nike Vomero 5s. The thing that I like most about these Nike Vomeros and what makes them comfortable for me is the fact that they do not have an arch, and they also don't push you forward. They don't have like a chunkier sole to where you're always standing on your toes toes, it feels like it's more of a flat shoe, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Versus when you're wearing a New Balance like this, you have this big chunky sole in the back and it kind of pushes you to like walk on your toes a little bit. But with these, they're very comfortable, they're very flat, and they actually are a little bit wide for my feet and they have no arch. So I honestly feel like these are almost made for me or made for people like me. Now, do I think that they're stylish or do they match my style? Probably not. I don't really wear like dad shoes or running shoes. I wear a lot of retro Jordans, if you couldn't tell. The only other pair of dad shoes that I have are these Wave Runners, and if you can tell by looking at them, you can see how much I've wore them. I had to stop this video for just a second to thank POIZON for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to use my codes right here for $20 off on POIZON. If you didn't know, POIZON is the leading fashion marketplace for sneakers and luxury goods, both things that I like. They also offer free legit checks on all kinds of stuff, over 350 brands and over 100,000 different items. This means clothing, sneakers, purses, accessories, just about anything you can imagine. They can tell you if it's real or not. You guys know I've been rocking with POIZON for a while now, so let me show you just how easy it is to legit check a pair of sneakers on POIZON. We're gonna choose a random pair off the shelf. Let's go with these. And all you have to do is select a brand and then upload your photos. Getting the size tag is always the hardest part. And then you get the results. It's literally that easy. You get 5 free checks every month, and after that, it's 99 cents. And we got our final result. I'll pop it up on the screen right now. And if you want to try out POIZON for yourself, check the link in the bio so you never have to wonder if your sneakers are real or fake. And like I said, you can use my codes right here for $20 off, but you guys have to be quick because they're not gonna last very long. So make sure to use them while you can, and let's get back to the video. So now after wearing these for a complete month, every single day for 30 days straight, I think these are an amazing shoe. Like I said, when it comes to stylish or wearing this with fits, it's not really my style. I wear a lot of vintage clothes, baggy clothing, and to me, this doesn't really match my style. But when it comes to comfort and wearability, I would 100% recommend this to anybody that's looking for a comfortable shoe, maybe a workout shoe, gym shoe, or if this matches your style, an everyday shoe. There is some colorways that would match my style better, but like I said, I wanted to get the most neutral ones I could so I could wear them every day. But now after 30 days, I can honestly say this is one of my favorite sneakers in my rotation. My sneaker room is in my basement, so whenever I leave the house, I have to walk down here and get shoes and walk back up. And honestly, I haven't been doing that because these have been by my door every single day, and I've wore these every day. And these will probably continue to be my everyday shoe for here and there. And I can 100% confidently recommend these to anybody that's even thinking about getting a pair. And that says a lot coming from the biggest hater of this shoe. It's the same thing with these. I was a huge hater of New Balances. It just wasn't my style. And I've made plenty of videos on why I don't like New Balance. But just like the New Balances changed my mind, these are definitely a shoe that I'm going to continue to wear and probably even buy a second pair when these things get wore out. And now I can honestly see why these are so trendy or in style or whatever you want to call it. It seems like just about everybody is wearing these 24/7. When I open any social media, I always see these. I see people wearing these 24/7. And now I can honestly see the hype. I get it, and I'm going to continue to wear these just about every day. And that's pretty much it for today's video. I know it wasn't really something that I normally would do, but I thought this was pretty cool. So if you guys want, drop a comment below on what shoe I should wear for another 30 days to give a review, because I can't hate on a shoe without wearing it at least for a little while. Sometimes it's not all about what the shoe looks like, and I found a shoe that literally feels like it was made for me. And I know that's so dumb and corny to even say, but it's true. It feels like this shoe was kind of made for like my feet, I guess. I don't know. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post, because I'm getting back on my posting wave. And there still is a few random shirts on the site, 50% off if you want them. I'm working on new designs now, so hopefully we're gonna have a new drop coming up here soon, but who knows? There always seems to be problems when I try to drop any sort of merch. I don't know. But that being said, guys, I love you guys so much, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace!